Hey, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Tuesday morning forecast update, starting out in the 30s and 40s again this morning, setting up what will be a cool but pleasant afternoon for us. Lots of sunshine again today. Your current temperatures across the region, we're actually down to 29 in DeQueen, so there is some very cold air north of I-30. 46 at the moment in Natchitoches and 42 in Marshall. Still looking at the threat of severe weather later this week, but it is going to be quiet for your Tuesday, and Wednesday will be a quiet day for us as well. As you can see, yesterday's cold front triggered a little bit of rain down along the coastline, but we are going to be dry throughout the day. High pressure building in behind the cold front, so we're looking at all day sunshine today. We'll have a steady northwest breeze. You'll notice that as you step outside, about 10 miles per hour, and that is pushing some of the cooler air into the region. But a lot of sun today, so we'll actually see above normal highs, with most of us topping out in the low 60s this afternoon. Texarkana at 60, 63 in Natchitoches, Shreveport at 62, and 60 degrees for Idabel. So all in all, should be a pretty nice Tuesday and Wednesday for us. Look at your futurecast. Obviously, one of those days, so there won't be much to see here. You can see what will happen tonight. The blue arrow's going away, so the north wind gets cut off, and we start to see that south wind return, which is setting the stage for some of the rainfall and thunderstorms later this week. Will be a cold night, 20s and 30s for us, so tomorrow morning may turn into our coldest morning of the week. So Wednesday will start out fairly cold, but we should return to the mid-60s tomorrow. There's the latest look. This is just out a few minutes ago from the Storm Prediction Center. They still have us in the 30% area for severe weather or an enhanced risk 4 days out, which is a pretty rare thing for us. So we'll start to be in the 3-day outlook tomorrow, but once that outlook is issued tomorrow, likely going to see much of the Arklatex in that high-end threat for severe weather. And again, the time frame we're watching would be late Friday afternoon through early Saturday morning. Still looking like the timing here could be anywhere about 5-6 p.m. Through about 3-4 a.m. Saturday morning. Of course, that may change around a little bit in the upcoming days, but unfortunately, this is going to be a potentially significant severe weather threat for us. So here's a look at Futurecast and what we're kind of watching for Wednesday. Going to see the south wind return start to warm us up a bit. Thursday we'll see some showers and storms. There's really not the support for any kind of severe weather on Thursday, but there will be some thunder and lightning out there as we move through the day Thursday. Friday is the day that we are watching. Again, all hazards will be on the table for us with the cold front moving in late Friday. There's Futurecast showing the arrival of the front across our northwestern corner of the Arklatex. That may be right around sunset or so, and there may be some storms that pop up out ahead of that during the afternoon that are capable of producing some tornadoes, but damaging wind gusts will be our main threat. There is a fairly high tornado threat for us, as well as the potential for some large hail with the cold air making its way in behind this front. But Futurecast, pretty slow movement with this, so that's going to lead to some potential for some isolated flooding as well. It takes us to midnight, showing the storms through Texarkana and Shreveport, and again, since we're 4 days out, we'll probably adjust the timing. It may be a few hours earlier, maybe a few hours later, but you get the idea. It is going to be a messy Friday night, early Saturday morning. There will be some leftover rain Saturday morning, but I think by the time we hit sunrise, the severe weather threat will have come to an end for the Arklatex here. Likely stuck with some clouds, some lingering rain through the day Saturday, and we should get a break from all of this on Sunday, but there is some additional rainfall on the way next Monday, so we'll sandwich in maybe one pretty nice day on Sunday before the rain returns early next week. As far as the rainfall accumulations, this will be adjusted in the upcoming days as well, but we mentioned yesterday there's high potential here to see about 2 to 4 inches of rain, especially across the northern Arklatex, and the forecast model is still hinting at those 2 to 3 inch amounts, and they'll come into a better agreement here in the upcoming days, but there is going to be at least a low-end threat for some flash flooding here Friday night into Saturday morning. And look at the 7-day forecast. Again, enjoy today and tomorrow. We'll have really nice, quiet, sunny weather, but then the showers and storms on the increase Thursday, and especially late Friday into Saturday morning. There's Sunday, not looking too bad, and once we move into early next week, we do have another front making its way in, so looks like showers and storms will be on the increase early next week, not seeing the same signals as far as severe weather early next week, but again, Friday, the day that we are watching for potentially some significant severe weather here in the Arklatex.